What if the storms in your life aren't hurting you, but helping you grow? What if life isn't trying to punish you, but get you ready for something greater? This short story will change the way you see pain, problems, and even failure. It's about a young boy, his grandfather, two little trees, and one big lesson. Stay with me, because somewhere in this story is you. It was summertime. A young boy had come to stay with his grandfather, someone he deeply admired for his calm wisdom and quiet strength. One day, the boy asked a question that many of us carry deep inside. "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be successful. Can you tell me how?" But the grandfather didn't give him a straight answer. Instead, he did something the boy didn't expect. He took him to a small plant nursery. There, he bought two identical saplings. Nothing special, just young green life waiting to grow. They brought them home. And that's when the lesson began. The grandfather planted one of the saplings inside the house, safe in a pot, shielded from wind and sun. The other, he planted it outside, in open soil, exposed to heat, rain, wind, and whatever nature had to offer. Then he turned to the boy and asked, "Which one do you think will grow stronger?" The boy didn't hesitate. "The one inside," he said. "It's safe there. No animals, no storms. It can grow peacefully." The grandfather just smiled. "Let's see," he replied. And just like that, the conversation ended. The boy returned to his parents, no big explanation, no answers, just two plants growing in silence. 4 years passed. The boy grew older, wiser, and perhaps a little more impatient. When he returned to visit his grandfather again, that same question returned, this time with more urgency. "Grandpa, last time I asked how to be successful. This time, please don't hold back. Just tell me." The grandfather smiled again and said, "Come, let me show you." He took the boy to the first plant, the one inside the house. It had grown, yes, but not by much. It looked weak, soft, its roots shallow. It was alive, but barely thriving. Then they walked outside, and what the boy saw left him speechless. The second plant had become a giant tree, strong, rooted deep into the earth, its branches stretching wide, providing shade to anyone passing by. It had scars on its bark, signs of storms weathered, winds endured, but it stood tall, unshakable. The boy blinked. "How is this possible?" His grandfather placed a hand on his shoulder. "That little tree had to fight," he said. "Every storm it faced pushed its roots deeper. The sun scorched it, but it grew tougher. The wind bent it, but it learned how to sway without breaking. Growth comes not from comfort, but from challenge." Then came the line. The boy, and maybe you, needed to hear. If you choose only what's easy in life, you'll never grow into your full strength. The boy stared at the tree again, and he understood. All the struggle, the storms, the setbacks weren't hurting it. They were building it. And suddenly, the question wasn't, "How do I avoid pain?" but, "How do I use it?" And maybe that's the same question for us too. We think pain is punishment. We think the universe is against us when things get hard. But what if life is training us, not testing us? What if your soul didn't come here to stay comfortable, but to expand? Pause for a second. Think of one challenge you're facing right now. What if it's not blocking your path, but building your roots? If that resonates, drop a tree in the comments. Let others know. You're not hiding from the storm, you're growing through it. Back in that yard, the boy asked, Grandpa, so you're saying the storms actually help this tree grow? The grandfather smiled and said, they didn't just help, they made it what it is. And maybe your soul is the same. Every heartbreak, every failure, every disappointment, they aren't the end of your story. They are the wind, the rain, and the pressure that make you unshakable, just like that tree. Think about it like a game. The fun part isn't walking through easy levels, it's figuring out the hard ones. Every obstacle is a puzzle waiting to be solved. Every hardship, a hidden upgrade. Life isn't trying to break you, it's trying to build you. So next time you're in a storm, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead ask, what strength is life unlocking in me right now? Your roots are growing deeper than you think. If this story spoke to something in you, if it helped you see your struggle in a new light, tap like for your growth. And if you know someone who's going through a hard season, share this with them. Let them know. Storms don't mean failure, they mean foundation. Keep rising. Stay grounded. And remember, some trees only grow tall because they had to stand through the storm.